on the street. I used to love to fight. It's something that me and Thor have had going on for a number of years now. As I say, I've wanted to punch this guy in the face, and we've had a lot of meetings, you know, a lot of sort of working together on strongman shows, and there's been a lot of false pretense, you know, a bit of like, oh, hi Thor, how you doing? You're looking good. How's the family? And it's just bollocks. It's all two-faced bollocks just because we've got to do it, because we're in the limelight. Now, he offered me a fight. He wanted to fight, and fuck me, did my face lit up from ear to ear. With no hesitation whatsoever, I said yes to that fight. As I say, I wanted an excuse to punch this man in the face for a few years, and he gave me one. He gave me the green light. So I'm very thankful for that. And this is why I'm sat here now. You know, we've got this big fight coming up, the biggest, heaviest boxing match in history. I've kept heavy. You know, I'm 150 kilos sitting here now, and I'm fucking strong. I could still compete at World's Strongest Man and still come in the top 30 in the world right now. And people see that as stupid. And people see that as, you know, I'm not prepped properly, or I'm too heavy, and, you know, doing the weights all right up until your camp is a bit stupid. I have never once in my life heard a boxer say, I wish I was weaker for that fight, or I wish I was lighter for that fight. I've heard boxers say, I wish I was a bit fitter, or, you know, a bit more mobile. And I can hand on heart say, you know, I'm boxing with pro boxers, and I'm holding my own, and not once have I gassed out, not once. So my fitness is there, and I could still walk in World's Strongest Man and do okay. So they are very different sports, but I think in some ways they suit each other very well, because end of the day, I know I'm one of the hardest punchers on the planet. I've been in tested my punch power. I'm 10% off the world's hardest punch. So I know I can fucking hit hard, and I can hit hard from any angle. I could be off balance and still hit hard because I'm heavy, because I'm strong. So everything's down for me. You know, the strength's there, the agility's there, mobility's there, and most of all, the endurance is there, which even I surprised myself, but I think it comes from the swimming days. You know, I was the best swimmer in the country for 4 years. I was on the Olympic junior squad from 10 to 13. And I suppose once you've trained your heart and lungs to be at that capacity, you never forget it, and it's come back to life. I can do 10 rounds with pro boxers and want to do more. So everything's down to me. Everything's down. I'm not bothered, and I'm not scared about one aspect. Everything's there. For me, the fighting side of it, like getting hit and throwing punches, I've done it my whole life. You know, I'm the youngest of 3 brothers, and that might not seem so sinister to some people, but fuck me and my brothers used to punch each other, bite each other. We would hit each other with spades. We would chase each other down the street with machetes. Like, you name it, like, we had done it to each other. We broke each other's noses, and we were competitive monsters. I'll be honest, I had a very, very bad chip on my shoulder when I was young, especially a teenager. You know, I would go out and physically, actively look for fights with more than one people. You know, I would start fights with gangs, and I'd enjoy it. And I'd get in fights with 5 or 6, 7 people, and I'd always come out on top. You know, I'd probably get my nose broke, I'd get a black eye, I'd get hit with baseball bats, I'd get glass smashed in my face, I'd get stabbed with screwdrivers. I fucking thrived on it. It's something I've grown up with. I've grown up with these fuckers. People say it's only going to last 1 round. Thor thinks he's going to drag me out for 6. I've come prepared for all aspects. I'm prepared to knock him out in the first round, and I'm prepared to go all 6 rounds. I can do both. There's no problem. I can throw punches as hard and fast as I want, and as many as I want for 6 solid rounds. So I'm not worried if it goes to 6 rounds. But I'm also prepared to knock him out in the first 30 seconds. Anything's possible here. We were due to be fighting in September 2021, and during the 12-week camp, the 12-week lead up, I detached my left bicep. Most people would think that would put someone out of action for 3 months. I detached the bicep on the Monday, I had it reattached on the Thursday, and the following Monday I had my hand tied to my face and I was back boxing. So I had 1 week off, I get up at 7 o'clock every day, I go for a run, I come back, I eat, I go for a swim, I come back, I do my weights, I eat again, I do my hyperbaric, I train boxing, I do my hot and cold treatment, I do physio. From 7 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night, I am eating, sleeping and shitting boxing. No one's making me do that. I haven't got a coach waking me up at 7 a.m. going, come on, let's go for a run. I haven't got that. I'm dedicated, I'm obsessed. People saying that the injury was fake and, you know, I did it on purpose. I don't know who the fuck would detach their own bicep on purpose, but there you go. I've got footage of me actually rolling the bicep up. I've got footage of actually being on the operating table. I've got footage of my tendon being pulled out of my arm and the surgeon's waving it at me. You know, I filmed it on my phone, YC reattach my bicep. And I did that because I knew people would say that. I knew people would call bullshit. So I had surgery awake for that reason. I was offered to have the surgery asleep. I refused it because I could film the surgery. Because I didn't want any bullshit, you know. And I want to be very blank here. And I rung the promoter up the following week and I said, do not cancel the fight. I will still fight Thor with one arm. I've put little bits of footage out over the you know, the 2 years. Thor has shown all his cards. And I think that's a very stupid move. I've seen everything he can do. I've seen the shots he throws, I've seen how he covers, I've seen what he's open to, I've seen what he's close to. For me, not putting footage out has been one of my game plans. You know, I don't want him to see what I can do and work on my weaknesses over my strengths. That'd be stupid. We both of us have never fought before, so why would you show each other your full set of cards? Keep those close. It's like playing poker. You keep those cards close, and then you lay them out when the actual game starts. You don't show them the cards before the game starts. It's fucking stupid. I mean, Thor's his own man. He can do whatever he wants, but he's already done it. He, as I say, he has shown all of his cards, and he hasn't got any aces. That's how I see it. I've got aces, and he doesn't got a fucking clue. And that element of surprise, for all he knows, I could come in and fight fucking backwards. I could come in and fight facing the wrong way. I could come in and fight one-armed. I could come in and fight on my fucking doing a handstand. He does not have a fucking clue. And that's the beauty of it. He's gonna be shitting himself. I've seen all he can do. He hasn't got a fucking clue what I can do. And I'm using that to my advantage. And by fuck, is he gonna fucking know it when that ring goes? You know, I put this persona on for competition, the beast. But people haven't seen the fucking real beast. The real beast is still yet to come. The real beast is the teenager that used to go out and look for fights and bite people's noses off. That's the real beast. And that's the fucking beast I'm bringing into this fight.